The Bible starts always with God. Everything starts with God, and the Bible starts with God, and the gospel message starts with God. Everything starts with God. And the God who is, of course, is the God of the Scriptures. When you walk past this church and you see the texts outside, which are always Bible texts, extracts from the Bible, your conscience tells you that it is true. When people hear the teaching of the Bible about God, their conscience tells them that they're hearing the truth. The message always starts with God. When people hear that God has given a law to his universe, their conscience tells them that it's right that he should have done so, because he's a certain sort of God. And the law he's given to men and women is, of course, a reflection of his own character. It's God's universe. He spoke it into existence. It's God's universe and he holds it together. It's God's universe and he will judge it. So it's right that only God's law should prevail. When people hear in their conscience, their conscience agrees. When they hear that what God requires is that we should love him, their conscience says, yes, that's right too. And when they hear that men and women are not animals, but are special, because originally they were made in the image of God, they are different, and therefore we should not only love God, but we should love our neighbour as ourself, they know that that's true too. People argue against the gospel message, but part of their argument is caused by the fact that they have a conscience which they cannot explain away. And when they hear the gospel message, their conscience is telling them inwardly what they're hearing with their ears. That God is, that God requires, that we love him, and that we love each other. Why people don't like what conscience is saying, why none of us did when we first heard it, is because we know we haven't loved God and we haven't loved each other. The Bible says we must love him with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind, and with all our strength. The Bible says that this great God should be the first and the only, and every other love should only spring from our love for him. He should be the center, he should be the ambition, he should be all. And our conscience is saying, yes, 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 it's so. But our conscience is also saying, you haven't lived like that. I have failed. The law is broken, and I broke it. The law is broken, not because I didn't know about it. The law is broken, I knew about it, and I still haven't kept it. The law is right,